Alright, so I know that I said I would be like more consistent, but oh shit, my fault. Guys, sorry, that's kind of disgusting. I slept in front of the fan, and I have been sick for like a week, so I wasn't really lying, but I guess I wasn't really telling the truth. My bad. But someone commented on my video saying they were waiting for me to upload again, and I kind of feel like I was letting people down, so. That's never a good feeling. You never want to let people down. So, even though I'm sick, we'll just try and dug it out and make a video for y'all. I'm gonna drink some alcohol, and hopefully that makes the sickness feel like it's going away. So, let's take a sip of this Corona, shall we? Alright. Oh, damn. The fucking Corona foamed up, and now it's spilling all over my desk. Oh, you got me fucking kidding me. Dude, that's wasting good. That's the good stuff, bro. God damn it. Fuck. Bro, hold on. But yeah, bro. Um, I wish I could tell y'all like since I made those last videos like last week or like 2 weeks ago, life's got better, but I like being real and transparent with y'all, and I would be lying if I said that. Not that life's got like any worse or anything, but I wouldn't say it's got any better. But I got a new graphics card coming on the way. Well, new graphics card already in the PC, new CPU on the way. I got a Ryzen 7 5700 X3D, and then I got a 2080 Ti. I'm still on AM4 chipset, if anyone knows what that means, but that's just a bunch of nerd talk. So, anyway, basically, today's video, like, I guess I kind of told y'all, like, so, like, I'm 19, right? But, like, I've had a lot of jobs. Like I've tried a lot of different things to get money, and like I've had a lot of different jobs. Like, so I'll just take y'all through like on like all the jobs I've had basically. Excuse me, bro. I know that sounds bad. I had my first job when I was like 15 or 16, and I was working at Walmart. But then like the manager at Walmart, see like this was when I was a kid, so I didn't really understand like that shit could get way worse than it already was on some shit. So I thought the manager at that Walmart was being a dickhead. But little did I know, when you grow up, you realize all the manager are dickheads. So, you know, she would just snap her fingers at me like I was some fucking dog, and would never use my name for shit, even though when I told her what my name was. So I feel like it was just kind of disrespectful to a point. But, I kept correcting her, and then one day, she just kept snapping her damn fingers at me. And my mom had came and picked me up from work and shit. And I got in the car with my mom. I'm like, man, I ain't going back in that motherfucker. I already didn't fuck with the job and shit. I was supposed to be seasonal. One of my friends from my school, she had told me that I could come like get a job at Texas Roadhouse and they be making good bread and shit. So I was like, yeah, fuck Walmart, nigga, I'm out of here. Little did I know, every manager basically is a complete asshole. Not every one of them. Honestly, bro, like tell me I'm lying, but managers are what make or break jobs. Can this shit get off my screen? Managers are what make or break jobs. Managers and coworkers. So that was my first job. Then my second job was Texas Roadhouse. Anybody that lives, I would say down south would know what that is, but um, I don't know where Texas Roadhouses are at. But if you know like it's like a steakhouse, but it's not like a good steakhouse. It's like Longhorns type shit, or like I'm trying to think if you don't know what that is. Just look up Texas Roadhouse, bro, and look up Longhorn Steakhouse, and you'll know what I'm talking about type shit. So I quit that motherfucker, and I thought I was gonna find a better job, and I will not lie, Texas Roadhouse was a good experience. Texas Roadhouse, I'll do a little lore drop for y'all. Texas Roadhouse is the job where I started smoking weed. Period. I hit my boy. I don't know if I'm gonna name drop him. He probably ain't gonna see this. I hit my boy Carson Cart. Me and him still cool, so there ain't no bad blood or nothing like that. I just don't know if you want his name you putting out there. But I hit my boy Carson Cart, and shit, boy, it was up from there. That shit felt good. I ain't gonna lie, I hit that bitch hard too. I don't know if he had the D8 card at this time or some shit. That's when niggas was on the Delta 8. and shit like that. Y'all know about that. Like when you young and you on that Delta 8, that's that nasty work, really. But when you young, you don't really care. Like you really gonna smoke on whatever you can get your hands on. Like off topic, but I remember I got this little shit from this little plug that I used to get from. I ain't gonna drop his name or whatever. This nigga was like talking like this shit was some. Y'all know what Gorilla Glue is if y'all smoke. This nigga said he had Pack a Punch Gorilla Glue. This nigga said he had Gorilla Glue V2, Gorilla Glue Mark II. I was like, my young dumbass was trying to be like, shit, let me see what that's like. Boy, when I tell you, I was sick as shit. I feel like I might have got late, but it wasn't even a bad high. But I just felt sick after smoking that shit. But that's besides the point. Anyway, second job was Texas Roadhouse. That's actually when I started smoking and shit. And I actually left that job. The money was pretty good at first until my one manager left, and that was the one that actually got me the job because she was a manager, but she was in my school. Like she was a teenage manager, but she was cool as hell. But after she left that job, boy, they started snatching the fuck out our tip money. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what started happening with the tips, but I don't know, bro. The money just stopped looking right. And we were still getting the same amount of tips and the same amount of work. So I'm like, somebody making his money, nigga, and it ain't me. Okay, so, you know, let's start there. It wasn't me. So I was like, oh man, hell nah. I gotta get the fuck up out of here. Cause, boy, I was bringing home, like, there were some weeks, at Texas Roadhouse, you pay weekly. Let me take a sip of this beer. Texas Roadhouse, you pay weekly and shit. So, nigga, I was getting like $174 a week. Even 15-year-old me couldn't live off that shit. And I was still paying bills and shit, but I can't live off that shit, bro. Can't nobody live off $174 a week. Like, let's be real. So I had to goddamn go get another job. You feel me? So the next job we went to was Sam's Express Car Wash. Damn, I'm dropping the whole names. Fuck. I mean, shit. Who cares, man? Hey, fuck this job. I ain't gonna lie. Fuck everybody that I work with at this job, except for my friend. My two friends, they know who they are. Because we still friends and shit. That's like the niggas that I told you about in the group chat. Bro, the only reason why this job was so bearable, right, was because me and my two closest friends, like one of my two closest friends, was like, damn, we was both working here and shit. Man, I'm so sorry for the burps, y'all. I know that shit is so nasty. Y'all probably don't want to hear that. But, bro, we was both working here and shit. So that shit was lit. You know when you like get a job with your friends when you young, that shit be so fun. Like everything funny, and we used to come in there high as hell like every day. Like I remember one time, bro, they used to mess with us like, cause we used to come in high, but them niggas would be like, the niggas make fun of you for smoking weed, but you take a vape away from a nigga and they start scratching and itching and damn near punch you in your shit to get that vape back. That's the crazy part, but that's besides the point. But they used to make fun of us. My niggas, bro, we didn't really never care though. We used to come in there with shades on every day, geeked as fuck. Literally hotbox the whip before we pull up to work. Coming to work, geeked as hell, spray some cars, get off, go hotbox again and go get food. Like, that shit was low-key an ass job. I ain't gonna lie. We wasn't really making a lot of money. But with those jobs, it was just fun because we was we was working together. Like when you working with your friends, that shit not nearly as bad as if I was working by myself. Because if I was working by myself making that type of money, I wouldn't even have been there as long as I was type shit. But eventually, one of my friends, my friend had got fired, and they was like scared to fire me for some reason. Because I guess they thought I was like some like YN, some hood nigga, even though that's not how I am at all. And yeah, they fired the fuck out of my friend though. I ain't gonna lie. They didn't want to fire me though, but I wasn't making that good type money, so I left that bitch. So boom, after I left there, we went to Backyard Burger. Now I don't know if y'all know what Backyard Burger is, but it's basically like I don't even know what to compare Backyard Burger to really. I guess like Five Guys, not really though. Just like a burger spot. Like look up Backyard Burger, bro. You'll figure out what I'm talking about. So see, this like don't drink and drive, bro. Don't drink and drive. This is what happens when you drink and drive. And basically, This is actually a pretty cool job, bro. Like I had chill ass managers. We would get free meals. Like we would get way more free meals than the free meals we were supposed to on God. Like I don't know how many free meals we was even supposed to get a shift because I used to get way more than that shit. I used to get me a meal when I came in, a meal when I was midway through the shift, a meal when I left. Shit, niggas would come up to work on their off days, get them some more free food. It was crazy, I ain't gonna lie. It was a chill ass job. Like I know one of my niggas, I ain't gonna name drop him. This nigga like well he wasn't a nigga, more so a wigger. But he came into the job off that lean, bro. That nigga, I was like, he was like, he got him another some more shit in the car that he finna go sell. I'm like, oh. See, man, we was always like the stopping point for me. I don't know if it's like that for other people. And like, I'm not downplaying anybody else that does any other drugs. Really, you shouldn't be doing drugs. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, guys. Let's be honest. No drugs are good. Weed is included. No drugs are good. Alcohol isn't good. We all gonna still do them anyway, but drugs is just not good for you. But when niggas would say like they would do other drugs besides weed, I was like, oh, you get into the different shit. Now I realize lean is like damn near the same stigma as weed. But like when he said he had some lean, I was like, what? You got lean? That nigga was sipping lean going into work. That nigga was nodding off in that bitch. He was like, bro, I'm so fucking tired. I'm like, nigga, you look it. God damn it, we was sitting there chatting because when we was dead, we would just go chill in the lounge, bro. Dead ass doing not shit. Niggas would go chill in the lounge, lay down, turn on YouTube videos, watch anime. Like I was doing anything at that job, I'm not gonna lie. Besides making burgers, I was doing everything but making burgers. But best believe when they put me on that grill, I got in that mode. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, funny shit about this job. Hey, I came home from a good day at work, went to sleep, woke up, had no job. The motherfucking company filed for bankruptcy. Nigga, I woke up, got a text from my manager. That shit said, yeah, the company filed for bankruptcy. They're shutting down the location. They shut it down that day. We were all out of a job. That shit was fucking crazy. So boom. After that, you know, I can't stay out of a job for too long. So I had to figure something out. So where did I go after that? Damn, where did I go after that? Oh, I went to Wingstop. Yeah, I went to Wingstop. I was with hey man. Oh, okay. Shout out to the LGBTQ community and shit. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't like an ugly guy, but like I'm not like the best looking either. Like I don't want to sound like self-centered or whatever. But like, bro, there was this gay guy there, and he was my manager, and that nigga would just make me mad uncomfortable. Like he would be getting like mad close to me, bro. And then like the second day I was there at Wingstop, working at Wingstop, bro, the girl had made this nigga mad. He was talking about he was about to come up to the Wingstop and shoot it up. He was gonna drive from Charlotte, come in there and fuck her up and beat her ass. I'm like, whoa, what is going on? This nigga already coming on to me. Pause all the way, making me uncomfortable and shit. But I can deal with that. But then he gonna do what to the Wingstop, nigga? I just started working here 2 days ago. Somehow I ended up being a manager, bro. Somehow I ended up being a manager. Swear to God. Bro, that shit was pissing me off so bad. Bro, so this is what I did, right? Yeah, it was his last day. I had started there on Thursday. I didn't last till Sunday. I walked in there Sunday. They was on that weird bullshit. Like you know when niggas just be on that weird passive aggressive shit, that weird energy. Cause I had cracked a joke when he was like talking like about coming up there and shooting the spot up, and I was on the camera. So I was like, bro, why is bro so mad? What happened? And I was like, I cracked me a couple jokes. I think that nigga was looking at the cameras and saw them jokes. So he was seeming kind of passive aggressive and shit. So I was like, he might have been on some drugs or something. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga didn't look well. But hey, I walked in. See, when you stop, you walk in the back to clock in, and then you walk. Yeah, you walk in the back to clock in, and then you walk up to the front, and then you do the wings and shit. So boom, I walk in through the back. This nigga on that passive aggressive weird shit. I walk out the front, tell my mom, hey, pull up, man, I'm out of here. Cause it was just on some weird shit, bro. Like y'all would have had to experience how weird that motherfucking job was to know, like, you didn't want to be there. And I was already uncomfortable, bro. Getting mad close to me, like trying to like walk with me while I'm taking out the trash and not like, bro, no, bro, just no. So I had quit that shit. So boom, after we quit Wingstop, where we going to next? TJ Maxx. I got a job at TJ Maxx. Okay. Everybody know what TJ Maxx is. TJ Maxx wasn't a bad job. The only problem with TJ Maxx was this. So at my TJ Maxx, I don't know about anybody else's, but they had bundled the fragrance. Damn, I said that shit stupid as hell. But they bundled the fragrance, right? They bundled the fragrance section where the colognes and the body washes and the loofahs and the deodorants and the soaps. They got some good ass soaps at TJ Maxx, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If you're looking for some good soap, like some good, nice, natural soap, they got good soaps. But they have like bar soaps, bro. Get you a bar soap and some exfoliating mitts, bro. Like men's body health tip of the day. And make sure bro, get you a cologne even if it's cheap. But hey, they got cheap cologne too. But hey, they made the baby clothes section, the toy section, the men's section, the youth section, the fragrance section, and all those sections. They made it all in one section. So at night, when it was time for me to like zone, so we could get up out of there, cause all I had to do, I had to go zone through all those sections, make sure everything was straight. They only gave me like an hour to do so, and it was, bro, it was crazy how easy the workload was from one person to two people. Like when it was just by myself, I'm a hard worker at work. I'm gonna not lie. Like sometimes I be overdoing it. I'm not like the nigga that you gotta tell like to stop overdoing it. But I just be working kind of hard because it be making the time go fast. You feel me? Like if I'm gonna be here already anyway, like I don't want to feel like it's dragging all the way through. You feel me? Like let me just do my work and get the fuck up out of here. But I don't want the shit to. You can really make 8 hours feel like 12 if you're not working fast enough. Because if you just standing there for 8 hours, that should have feel like 13 hours, bro. Like anybody that got a job know what I'm talking about. So, but it was just crazy because the workload from one, you feel me? Like when it was one of us, that shit felt impossible to get done. When it was two of us, that shit would get done like that. I'm like, oh my God. And they was just understaffed and I was only making like $11 an hour. Like, bro, if you making like anything under 13, that's not even viable. And 13 not even viable. Like now I make 15 and that shit's still not even viable. So anything lower than this, I definitely could not go back to making this shit. Or I'm gonna go broke. I'm already broke, but I'm gonna be broke I'm gonna be in the negatives. You know, at least now I probably got $10 in my account. If it was that, I'd probably be negative 25. So I just couldn't keep dealing with that shit. And then it was like I was working hard, giving this shit my all, but my paycheck wasn't giving me its all. And you know, I'm not about to keep sitting here doing all this hard ass goddamn work for no reason. And then if there was a chance for advancement to make better money, yeah, but there really wasn't. It seemed like more of like a job for people that was in school that didn't really have much to worry about. But I was already worried about bills at this point, so there was a lot more shit for me to worry about, you know? So I had to get the fuck up out of there. And I don't even know if I'm going in the right order, cause bro, I used to smoke so much weed that I really don't remember a lot of this shit. So I don't know if anybody can relate to this shit, but bro, I worked third shift and then I started to get sick as fuck. Like now I don't know if it was because wait, you know the worst part about working third shift is there is no food open. So you just gotta eat what's ever in that Walmart. And at that time I was trying to save every dollar and dime I could. So I wasn't eating good at all. I was eating the worst of the worst. Bro, I was surviving off a couple noodles and not eating anything else for the rest of the day. I don't know if that contributed to me getting sick, bro. But I had like 3 weeks where I was sick as hell, like bedridden sick. I don't know what the hell had happened to me, but I just kept calling out and I couldn't go to work. So, I quit. I didn't really quit, but I kind of just I had called out too many times and I got pointed out the system and then I just like never ended up going back. And I had already got my money for my car, so I was just like I kind of, and the job was supposed to be temporary for the remodel anyway. So I was like, well, I kind of already got everything I needed out of this job. So, um, I guess I'm good to, dip out on these niggas. Beer's really an acquired taste. At first, I didn't really like these shits. And I low-key still don't. So I don't know why I said acquired because I still don't like this shit. But FedEx was so bad, bro. Me and my man, we both got a job there because we was trying to like get some money. So he was making like 17 an hour. But bro, FedEx would only let us come in for like 4 hours each day, 2 days out the week. And we had to drive 30 minutes back and forth to work. And we was carpooling. So that shit was hell. And then we would get to FedEx. And then if they didn't need no more people by the time we were supposed to get in, mind you, we still got there on time. They would just tell us to leave, go back home. I'm like, oh my fucking God. What is going on? So we drive 30 minutes to get to the facility, and this nigga just told us to leave. Well, it's like, okay, well, damn. Let's just dip, I guess. Like, these stupid ass fucking cars. Let's just dip. Bro, FedEx was so bad. Like, I'll never forget this, and I'm gonna leave y'all with this story. How, you remember how I said at the beginning of the video that I didn't know our managers was dickheads? This is, okay. They usually provide water, 'cause you be working hard as hell loading them damn trucks. But there ain't no water this time. So I'm trying to figure out where the water at. Huh, okay. So I asked the manager, this stupid ginger-headed bitch. And it was a nigga, a light-skinned nigga. If I knew his name, I would say it because I hate this nigga so much. You got any water in here? He was like, oh yeah, man, I'll show you where to get you some water from. So I was thinking, they had provided the water. They provided the water to everybody because we would be working hard as hell in there. But this day, there was no water. There wasn't a case. There wasn't a cooler. Little did I know they actually took it away because the season changed, and I guess when fall comes, you don't need no water no more because it's colder outside, so you don't need water, which is probably like the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Not to mention, bro, FedEx is just anyway, bro. He said you don't need no water. Okay, no, he didn't say that. So he taking me to where I need to go to get some more water, right? So we start walking. The FedEx facility big as a motherfucker, right? We walking and walking and walking. And the FedEx facility low-key feel like the back rooms. That shit feel like it never ends. It's just industrial lights, loud noises, and people looking like they want to kill themselves. So we keep walking. We finally get to this little room. I ain't never been into the break room besides on orientation. We get to the break room. We get to the break room. Now I gotta stop the car. We get to the break room. I just fucked that ambulance up. We get to the break room, right? He looked at the vending machine. He's like, "Okay, man, yeah." I was thinking he was showing me where you get some more water from, like where they keep the water at. This nigga say, "Oh yeah, man, this is where you get the water at, right here." Being a dickhead on purpose. He just took me on this journey to be a dickhead on purpose. And when you go on FedEx, you can't really take shit with you. So I left my wallet in the car. So I didn't have my wallet on me. This nigga gets the water out of the vending machine, starts just sipping on it, drinking it, knowing that I was thirsty. Ah, man, this water's so good. Ah, man, you not gonna get you one of them? I'm like, ain't no fucking way this nigga just did this shit to me. This bitch ass nigga. I'm gonna sit here and walk with you through this whole facility, trying to figure out where this water is at. You gonna take me to the break room, tell me to get some drinks out, even though you know we can't bring any personal belongings in here, and you gonna take a big sip of water right in front of my face, knowing that I'm drenched in sweat from loading this truck. And you gonna sit here and describe how good the water is, bro. I was thinking maybe he gonna get your boy a water. Hell nah. We walk out the facility and he take me right back. And after that job, after that, that's when I knew I wasn't gonna be there long. Cause I damn near wanted to strangle that nigga to death right there in that moment. I could have caught me one in the ooh. I would have caught me one in the break room. This nigga did that shit was so damn disrespectful, bro. Like, and I knew he was trying to be a dickhead. That's what really pissed me off about it. He knew I didn't have no bread for that shit, bro. He knew I didn't have my wallet in there. You can't bring your phone in there, so you can't Apple Pay. He was a manager. I guess it is what it is. Right. Hey man, much love. Um, I really appreciate y'all, man, a lot. I respond to every comment. I might not get back to everyone fast because y'all know I be working shit, working and shit. Man, I'm sick, man. I be at work and shit. But I try to respond to every comment, bro. It's much love for all y'all, bro. Yeah, y'all really been like let me know that I'm really not alone in a lot of the shit that I've been dealing with and shit. And that's why I be responding to all the comments, you know, 'cause if y'all, if y'all, taking time out y'all day to comment on my shit, I can at least take time out my day to respond, even though I be busy as hell at work and shit, slaving away for Uncle Sam and shit, just like we all are. But shit, y'all doing the same thing, so that's really not an excuse for real. But I appreciate all the positive comments, bro, giving me advice on my videos and shit. I know that first video that I dropped is about to hit 1,000 views. And I honestly never thought in a million years like that shit would happen. I really thank y'all, bro. And really to go with this YouTube shit ain't even really to get famous, bro. If I was to get famous and like make bread off this shit, I would try and give the shit back. I ain't gonna lie, not all of it, cause we need some of it, goddamn it. But I would give some of it back. To even like to y'all, I would just pick niggas out the comments to cash out bread to if I really had it like that. But you know, cause I know we all struggling and shit now, bro. And shit, it's either gonna get better or gonna get worse. But I appreciate y'all, bro. I feel like I'm building a nice little community, bro, full of people that like they really fuck with each other and shit. Like I saw y'all niggas like responding to each other's and comments and liking comments and shit. That shit really a nice thing, bro, to know that like, especially us young men, black, white, it don't matter what color you are, Asian, Hispanic, like we all got each other's backs and shit for real. And that shit like a really a beautiful thing to see. Because as men, bro, we gotta really have each other backs. Because really society already hate us as a whole. And I'm not even trying to sound like no incel, but they don't really fuck with men nowadays, bro. So I ain't gonna say that, but like, y'all know how this shit be, bro. I mean, shit. But man, I'm gonna fuck with y'all boys, and I appreciate all the love and shit. And I'll see y'all in, whenever I drop again, I guess. I don't really be trying to put a date on this shit, cause unforeseen shit be happening and shit. But man, I fuck with y'all, and I'm gonna try and drop again soon, bro. All right, y'all. Peace.